guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, Cherry today, and welcome back to the warning. Now, I'm going to give my own warning here, pun intended, obviously. So, I have the flu, I think, at the moment, guys. I'm at the early stages of the flu, my whole family's been through it, and it's finally my turn, I think. So, if you see my, the old snip of nose, or like sneeze, cough, or just generally look a bit lower energy than normal, that is the reason. Also, my terrible sense of humour gets worse when I got a flu, because you know that thing in your head that tells you, right, don't make that joke, it's a terrible joke. That sort of like, what would you call it, barrier? That barrier's off when I'm ill. So just be prepared for that. Right, 21st century blood, I'm guessing that's the correct way to pronounce it, not 21 or XXI. Century blood. That'll be fun to say, actually. So as usual, guys, I want to check out, it says official video, it doesn't say official MV, but I'm going to guess that this is an MV. Do the old MV and then check out the live performance. And a live performance from the Dr. Pepper, the Fanta Fruit Twist, the Pepsi Center apparently is, very recent as well. So it's lengthy as well, 6 minutes. Now I'm guessing maybe there may be some of that story. It's an MV that has a bit of a story, which is why it's so long. I don't know if I've said this in a warning video yet, guys. I love longer songs because they tell a bigger story for me and everything like that. So I'm crossing my fingers that the song is around actually that length. But anyway, let's find out. I think I already know the theme of this. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I don't even need to say what this is about, guys. I'm sure you know. And it's very apt. Quick aside, highly recommend watching the documentary The Social Dilemma on Netflix. Changed my life when it came to social media. For the better. Oh, they're a bit younger, yeah. It's an amazing MV, by the way. I'm gonna have to check the year of the video after this. As hell this is. Ali on the bass. So is this going to set up a chain reaction where more and more people are going to get offline? Amazing, that beat. Oh well, that's gentleman clearly has a strong torso and face. God, look how young they are. Actually, you've been warned. Aegis factories and hotels. 7 years ago. Wow. People say, I'm guessing there may be some comments with their ages at this point, because what the reason I'm looking for that, guys, is just how on earth, and of course I'm not saying that talent comes with age and everything like that, but how on earth can you be that talented when you're that young? Oh, starting to tear up even when the song's not playing. I guess you could count that. What's that now? 7-2. And to be that mature on a technical level, on a music level, performing level, and everything like that. And of course the theme, which I don't know how tied they were to the concept of the MV. I'd imagine that they had to say in it. God, man, just wow. There's nothing about ages I can see here. But I mean, God, they're all teenagers there, right? I mean, obviously, perhaps even younger. Do you know what I mean? Just insane, dude, insane. I'll talk about the song first, and then I actually want to mention something about the theme of the MV, because there is something I'm quite strong about. Feel quite strong about. Amazing riffs, as usual. What I usually say, guys, I'm just going to repeat, sorry, how they get a sound like this, which feels so full and does not feel like 3 people. A 3-person band feels more. There was a real groove to the song from the off, which I loved, you know, and great bass lines from Ali. I love the bass line. It was a really good bass line in that song, and an awesome guitar solo from Danny. Her vocals, which there was a lot of singing from the 3 of them in that, I noticed as well. So yeah, I'm very curious to see the live in a moment for that, to see who sings what. I know Danny does the lead, I think, for most of the song, but I'm not sure. But amazing. Oh yeah, that's a shot to stop on. Amazing MV. Unreal. I was actually talking about this last night, actually, but yeah, like I said, guys, highly recommend the social, not sponsored by Netflix, by the way, highly recommend The Social Dilemma, which is a documentary on Netflix. I watched it on during COVID, actually, and because I realized that, and I'm sure I'm not alone, I'm sure this you know, many people do this, that when I'd wake up and I'd be like, whoa, and my phone's in my hand, and I'm on like Facebook or Instagram, and I don't remember doing it, and it just happened more and more, and I realized how many years I'd been doing that, and I was like, God damn. So with COVID, of course, COVID had a mental health effect on all of us, especially, you know, I mean, if you were already suffering from mental health like myself, for anybody that doesn't know, I don't mind sharing this, I have ADHD, but I also have depression, and I used to have anxiety issues, I don't anymore. But yeah, during COVID, I was like, do you know what? I watched this documentary, The Social Dilemma, and it's a documentary, guys, and the best way to sell it is that it's not a scarce piece on the dangers of social media. It talks about the dangers of social media, but it's kind of final point, and this isn't spoiling anything because people may see different things in the documentary. Its final point is social media uses us as a tool more than we think, and we need to use it as a tool. Do you know what I mean? And I was definitely one of the people of, I think, billions of people around the world who was letting social media use me as a tool, you know? And so I watched the documentary. There's talking heads. They're actually people who worked on these social media systems. People who worked on Facebook. I think even one of the guys on there is the guy that created the like button, which is pretty insane. You know, to have him talk about all this, and they go into the dangers of social media, how social media works from like systems and everything like that, and how marketing works within social media, how every app is constantly wanting your attention, wanting your time. And yeah, I watched this and I was like, wow, I need to change this, man. Like it's having an effect on my mental health. I'm doing the whole thing of like checking when people are liking a video, or not liking a video, liking a post on Facebook or Instagram, and I was like, oh damn, I don't like doing this. So I actually went cold turkey on all social media for 2 weeks, and the first few days were tough because I would do the whole muscle memory, pick up my phone and be like, whoa, you know, didn't even realize I was doing that, and it was easier than I thought actually the second week, and then I realized, holy, you know, oh God, I'm fine. You know, just completely fine. I'd still talk to people on Messenger, but as far as like the news feeds and you know, notifications and stuff like that, I didn't bother. And ever since then, I honestly must go on to Facebook insanely rarely, only when I share something like a piece of my acting or something like that, like something I've been in, to kind of promote that. Instagram, you know, I don't know, must be 15 minutes a day, if that. Do you know what I mean? Because it does, guys. The social media has a massive effect on us, but it's also how we use it. But it does use us, and as well, and it's eye-opening, that documentary. I can't recommend that documentary enough if you feel like social media is kind of taking over you a little bit. And some people may not even realize it. Do you know what I mean? But it does have a massive effect on mental health. And, you know, that quick aside, even though it wasn't quick, that aside done, obviously the reason I'm talking about that is that that's exactly what this is about. This MV, you know, it's about how, you know, I loved the shot of it. Was it the brother and sister at the table? That just spoke volumes. Yeah, here it was the brother and sister at the table, talking to each other through their phones when they're like, what, 6 feet, 7 feet away. I have been at meals at restaurants and I've looked around and everybody else is on their phone, and I'm thinking, why are we even here? Why are we even coming to this restaurant to hang out? People are on their phones and stuff like that. It's just like, god damn, man. Scary. It's scary, the hold that it has on us, our phones and everything, you know. But yeah, and the whole blindfold thing as well is really interesting, because for me, you're blinded by the addiction to the, you know, the social media aspect, addicted to the phone. So even though it's a blindfold and it you know, you're blinded from everything. What I think this MV is trying to say is that you just got the blinders on for the phone. And of course, people, you could see when the blindfold's coming off, it was this moment of like, whoa. It's kind of like with me, honestly. It's kind of like what happened with me, guys. Like, when I after the cold turkey and stuff, it was like, god damn. It did feel like a weight off the shoulders, especially from a mental health perspective. And honestly, I talk about the anxiety that I used to have that I don't have anymore. I mean, there's a few different reasons why I don't have that anymore without going too deep. But like, honestly, my relationship, let's say, with social media and, you know, phones in general, it's kind of a big part of it. It was kind of a big part of it, and again, it's taken away. So it's honestly, I can't recommend that documentary enough. I think everybody should watch it. to be honest. Especially teenagers, because God, I worry what teenagers are going through when it comes to social media bullying and all that. But yeah, bit of some different comments than usual, guys. But it was a very deep MV, and it's a topic I feel very strongly about. And again, for these young ladies to make a kick-ass song about an important topic like this, and God, it's a great MV. Great MV. I don't want to use the U word, underrated, but that should have way more than 56,714 views in my opinion. But there you go. But anyway, Lifetime from the Dr. Pepper Fanta Fruit Twist Pepsi Center. 21st Century Blood. And this is well in the distance from that MV, as far as how old they are, so here we go. It's such a great riff. Oh, the drums sound so good! Look how different they look there. Such a great groove. Growl. Got great lyrics as well, by the way, obviously. Oh, and his voice. Such a groovy riff. Guitar. This guitar solo. Or an awesome voice. The drums. Pretty badass. Pretty badass. Pretty badass. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Like I said, the lyrics are great as well. I did notice the lyrics when we checked out the MV as well, but man, yeah, kicked ass. It kicked ass. That went exactly how I thought it would go. To be totally honest with you, with listening to the song and the MV and everything as well, that went exactly how I thought it would go. Awesome bass lines, awesome guitar riffs, great sounding drums. And I think I said in the last video, like, do they sound this good live? And you guys said better, which is like, oof, bring on April. Bring on April. Thank you very much. Bring on April. I can't wait. It's going to be great. God, Danny's got a great voice. Great voice. And she got quite a bit of range in there as well. You know, she got an amazing mid-tone, which is perfect for rock music. But she got that range as well, and I love range in singers, man, in vocalists and singers. I love range and power as well, and of course when she doing that growl as well, it sounds so good. So yeah, awesome guys. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you did. That gave me a great idea. I want to see more of the Warning on the channel. Let me know what you think of 21st Century Blood. I nearly said 21. I nearly said XXI. No, I didn't. And please subscribe, because plenty of the Warning on the channel already in the Warning Reactions playlist. Plenty more on the way. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, night. Whenever you're watching this, please take care. You've been warned. That's right, right?